Welcome to Port St. Lucie. This is Professor Tefero for Leadership course. And today we're going to look at Lesson 11, which is Authentic Leadership. And the example I'm going to give you for authentic leadership is a moderately unknown figure in history called Lawrence of Arabia. Now, Lawrence of Arabia is T.E. Lawrence is from England, UK. And during World War I, he was in charge of a very small department in the Arabian Peninsula. And for some reason or another, he got the idea in his head that he could hasten the end of World War I by making the Arab nations unite against the Turks. And so he went to his commanding officer and asked for permission to help coordinate the Arab states so that they would, Arab tribes at that time in the early 1900s, so they could fight the Turks in a much more efficient way. And so his commander said, okay, give it a try. Nothing to lose except your life in the desert. So T.E. Lawrence went out in the desert and he literally became an Arab. He dressed like an Arab. He ate like an Arab. He stayed in the desert and he could go days without water and days without food. And he became a son of the desert. So consequently, his Arab allies respected him because he adopted their ways of tribal customs. And in addition to doing that, he also was a very brilliant guerrilla warfare tactician. He was able to attack trains on the way to the major cities and disrupt the communication and supply lines of the Turks in World War I. Eventually, he went on to unite several of the tribes in the eastern part of Saudi Arabia and was able to attack the big city of Aqaba, which was only thought to be approachable from the water on the east. But he crossed the desert with several tribes, and they attacked Aqaba from behind, so to speak, and from the west, and they overran Aqaba in less than an hour. And so the Turks were taken completely by surprise. They had no defenses for the west, they only had defenses for the east. And he took over the port of Aqaba in one day, which was an amazing military accomplishment and an amazing accomplishment for the UK to hasten the end of the war against the Turks. So for his accomplishments in World War I, he was given a knighthood and he was sent back to England. And he is considered one of the greatest guerrilla warfare fighters of all time. His leadership qualities were considered to be authentic. An authentic leader is someone who people follow because he is such a great leader, because he gets things done or she gets things done, because they get results. They get results far above what other people think they can do or think they can be accomplished. So T.E. Lawrence was a perfect example of what this type of leader is, a leader that is authentic. So next time we'll study another aspect of leadership, and I'll discuss the principle with you. This is Professor Tefero from Port St. Lucie, hoping that you have a happy and healthy day. Take care. Bye-bye.